This video is dedicated to the memory of Hubert, our budgie who passed away on the 15th of April 2025. Rest well, my chubby friend, and may your grain stick with banana flavor in the thereafter never run out. Hello friends! Today I have yet another game to share with you. Vintage Story, Minecraft-inspired piece set in a deserted world riddled with temporal anomalies, with focus on somewhat hardcore survival and a more intricate crafting and progression system, being developed by Anego Studios, whom I have never heard of before and am in no way affiliated with or sponsored by. I just found their game when I was looking for Minecraft clones to scratch that particular itch and was immediately intrigued and bought it. I will include a link to the game's website in the description in case you really like what you see. Okay, time to get into it. Start by generating and naming a world, and I will name mine in honor of Hubert. You can pick from various modes based on your preference, but I will go with survival. You can also tweak the settings a little, which I will do to enable fire from lightning and farming underground for reasons. Once the world is generated, you get to create your character, and with the palette being blue and sepia, I take inspiration from Hubert once again. Light blue body, white head, perfect likeness. Next is the time to choose your class. There are several options, each with different bonuses and penalties to various activities, and I will go with the commoner, who is perfectly average at everything. Let's see where in the world I appear. And I appear in a forest. Quickly get my bearings and focus on the tasks at hand. I will loosely follow the starter tutorial, meaning I will want to gather some nappable stones and sticks to produce a few high-quality Stone Age tools, and keep an eye out for anything edible, such as these blueberries. Oh, a pit! I genuinely love the world gen in this game. It seems to make plenty of little karst features to explore or fall into, but that's for later. Now I need to find stones for napping. Napping is the ancient art of smashing rocks together until one of them is the shape you want for your tool, and the chalk I've been finding so far just won't do for that. This flint, however, is a different beast entirely. Let's get more! The second component of a proper stone tool is a good stick. You can get sticks by engaging in fisticuffs with adolescent trees that haven't formed a proper trunk yet, or you can get lucky and find a bunch of free-range sticks just lying around. Yoink! Oh, so that's what's been making the weird noises, a temporal rift. I'm not sure what exactly it does, and I'm not keen on finding out just yet. It's napping time! Find a comfy spot of ground, equip your piece of flint or another stone, and shift right-click the ground to get to work. You will get a selection of possible tool heads to produce. Let's make a knife first. Notice the stone on the ground having a pattern that you must manually nap out with another stone. Just follow the outline and you'll get your knife in no time. While you're at it, make an axe head too. Masterfully done, and I dare you to say otherwise. With the tool heads ready, hit E to enter your inventory and assemble the tools. The correct procedure is to put the tool head above the stick in the little crafting window and to chant Unga boonga, unga boonga, unga boonga. Congratulations! You have successfully harnessed the power of stone. The stone axe allows you to fell trees. Let's find one and show it who's boss. Unlike in Minecraft, you only really need to cut the bottom block of a tree, and the whole thing will come crashing down. Much like in Terraria, now that I think about it. Bigger trees take longer to cut down and use up more of the axe's durability. If the axe breaks mid-tree, the top part corresponding to how long your axe lasted will be cut. My pockets are filling up at an alarming rate. Luckily, I just made the tool that lets me do something about it. With a knife you can harvest cattails, or papyrus, but I haven't seen any yet, to produce baskets, which go in the 4 slots to the right of your hotbar and increase your carrying capacity by 3 slots each. Cattails grow near water and there's a sizable lake to the northeast, so that's where I'll go next. Going along the shore, I eventually found some cattails and began harvesting them. Cut at their roots, the bottom block, with your knife. You can also harvest the roots that way to presumably replant the cattails elsewhere. For now, get a little over 20 cattails, which is enough to weave 2 baskets, and have some left over for later. Once you have the cattails, hit E and arrange them in 5 slots in a U shape with at least 2 units per slot like shown, and then equip the baskets right away for more inventory room. With the immediate capacity issues taken care of, it's time to shift my focus to surviving the night. Much like in Minecraft, monsters appear in the dark, so you will want light and shelter. Luckily, I already collected most of the materials needed and only need a few clumps of dry grass for tinder. You can harvest those from grass using your knife, so get to it! Once I collected around 10 bundles of dry grass, I started looking for a place to turn into my new home. I like mountainy areas, so that's where I went while gathering some more wood and food of the berry and mushroom variety along the way. And eventually, my search efforts were rewarded with a cave. Turns out it had a tenant already, but I fell in love at the first sight with the place and was dead set on convincing them to move out with my best smile. And a good London handshake. Caoryn wins! Fatality! With the boomer successfully evicted, I quickly walled in the suspected cellar with some strong lumber, in case there's a full-blown boomer outbreak down there. Ain't nobody got time for that! Especially when they got nothing in their pockets. Oh look, my new apartment has a balcony, sweet! Anyway, let's make a fire. For that you'll need 4 units of firewood, made by putting your axe over a wooden log. And a fire starter, made out of 2 sticks and a clump of dry grass, combined like this. Build the fire by placing dry grass on the ground, then add all the 4 units of firewood, and then use the fire starter on the fireplace until it catches on fire, which can take a while. I am the god of hellfire, and I bring you fire! The campfire burns through the firewood with ravenous appetite, so you will need a more long-term solution. Make a few torches by putting 2 clumps of grass, or a cattail, on top of a stick, and quickly put one of them on top of the fire to set it alight. The torches are supposed to last for 2 in-game days each, and you can attach them to floors, walls, and possibly even ceilings, or carry them around in your offhand as a portable source of light. You can also use them to set flammable things on fire, and you can light a torch off a torch. For now, I made sure my cavity is well lit and set one torch outside as a beacon. With that, my base is almost set. I just need to block off the entrance, and while I can gather dirt blocks and pluck it up that way, that's not how I roll. So I went on a quick lumberjacking trip and made myself a nice wooden palisade. Now I feel safe. Also a little peckish. There's still light outside, so I decided to go for one more gathering round before the night falls properly. Which was only partially successful. I did manage to find some more food and harvested enough cattails to weave 2 more baskets, maximizing my carrying capacity. But it's getting dark. And I am lost. Guess who forgot to open the map on the tab key and make note of where exactly in relation to the lake they made their home. Or remember which way around the lake, clockwise or counterclockwise, they went. Luckily, about 5 minutes of stumbling through the dark without a torch later, I spy, with my little eye, a light in the distance. My beacon just saved my bacon. The moment I pass through the palisade, I turn around and wall myself in, leaving only a small window to watch for daylight. I am safe, for now. The first day is survived. I have a midnight snack and start making grand plans for a grand tomorrow. But that is a story for another time.